What is up, YouTube? It's Visit here, and this is finally episode 2 of Wonder Trade Battles. I'm playing with Tristan Cirillo, and first I sent out sorry, I forgot to say a lot of things. So we're finally doing Wonder Trade Battles, first episode. Hope you guys are excited for it. So I sent out my Illumise. He sends out Eevee. So I use Charm, and I'm just gonna lower his stats a little bit. So he uses Swift, and I don't know how much that's going to do, and it ends up doing a pretty decent amount. So now I'm using Moonlight to heal up all my HP, so I'm trying to troll him a little bit. Be a little cocky. So my HP was restored, and he's going to use Swift again. And of course I'm going to use Moonlight. So now that I have full HP, he's probably thinking to himself, oh my gosh, he's gonna troll again. So he uses Takedown, and he actually misses the attack. And I use Play Nice, since I have no moves that can actually attack him, which sucks balls. So he uses Takedown again, and it ends up hitting, and holy crap, this is a lot. And it crits me, and I faint. So at least I got its stats down a little bit. And the recoil is real. So I send out my Ralts. So it only does one move also, no attacking moves. It uses Bite, and crap, this Eevee's like wrecking me right now. So I use Growl, just to like lower its stats a little bit. Yeah, its attack fell. They use Takedown again, and it does so much damage, and of course the recoil is kind of real too. So I use Growl again to lower its stats a little bit more. I use you right there. And of course it uses Swift. And I think it does not take me out. Oh yeah, it does. He's a boss. So there goes my Ralts. I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? So I have my Electrike. And I think I can do pretty decent damage on this one. So he uses Takedown again. And it does a pretty solid chunk of damage. So I ended up using Spark. I was like, oh my gosh, this is my chance. So it doesn't do as much as I want it to. And I use Quick Attack and a lot, so you know. At least I got down to red. So uses Swift again, and I am at red. So easy to protect, and I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, really? So, and protect yourself. I use Spark, but it's protect, of course. So you use Bite, and I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, good strategy. And it crits me. So there goes my Electrike. So I send out my Kecleon. This is where things start to get real. So this thing is like the wall on my team. So this is Bite, and it does nothing. Of course, it turned into a Dark type now. I use Psybeam, and I take it out. Finally, Eevee is gone. So I'm like, okay, so I have a little bit more Pokemon on my way, and they're pretty good. So I'm kind of worried. There's Flabébé. I use Ancient Power. I use Dark Ancient Power, and it doesn't do a lot. At least my attack rose, and all of my stats rose. It's ancient. So like I can do a pretty good amount of damage here. And now I'm a grass type. So I use Psybeam. Pretty good move, but it does a pretty good amount. Use attack, which only move it actually the only pretty decent move it has. Now I'm a normal type. Draws it, and there goes Cold Mouth, which is his Mightyena, or no, Poochyena. I use Ancient Power again, my normal Ancient Power, and it does a lot. It does about half. So I use Psybeam again. It doesn't affect it, I forgot. And Cold Mouth uses Ice Fang. That's why it's called Cold Mouth, I guess, Ice Fang. Now my Ice type, always color changing. So I finally decided to withdraw my Kecleon, and now it's now my Kricketune, which I think I'll do pretty good on this one. So it uses Howl, which lowers my it higher his attack. So I use X-Scissor, and this is my chance. I finally defeat 2 of his Pokemon, but I still have a lot to do. So now it's Larvitar, and I use X-Scissor again. It's the only pretty decent move I have, and it does a lot actually. So he uses Rock Slide, and I'm like, oh no, and it barely doesn't kill me. So I use Slash, and I'm like, like, really, dude? How did this not take it out? So he was Screech. He should have easily went for a Rock Slide, but just a rookie mistake. He thought I was going to kill it there, but, you know, I didn't. So I used X-Scissor, and there goes his Larvitar. And surprisingly, the next Pokemon is probably one of my biggest threats in this whole entire team. Basculin. So he uses Water Gun. That's the only that's the only move it actually knows. Sorry for stuttering. So it sends out my Kritu, which is kind of bad for me. So Sengo or Zangoose comes out for the first time. So it uses Water Gun, and it doesn't do a lot, but it does more than less than I want it to. So I use Fury Cutter, and it does nothing. So we're kind of just doing a weak move battle right now on this one. She wins. So he used Water Gun, I used that, I used Water Gun, he used Water Gun, I used that, I used Slash, and I'm like, okay, that's amazing. He uses Flail, which is 1 HP, it does a lot, so now I'm dead, which is bad. It's awful for me. So I sent out my Kikulan for the final time. So he used Water Gun, I turned into a Water type, and I think I use, oh, it crits me, that sucks. So now I'm a Water type, and I use Psybeam, and that just takes out his Basculin. So like Basculin's down. Now it is the final Pokemon, Unknown. I know you might be thinking like, Unknown, this won't do any crap, but yes, it does. Since I'm at low HP, it can do a lot. So my color change, I'm now a Ghost type, and his Ancient Power is a Ghost type Ancient Power, or no, his Hidden Power is a Ghost type Hidden Power. So he used Hidden Power, and dude, I'm like, GG. That was a pretty good battle. Pretty good episode 1 of our Wonder Trade battles. Tristan Cirillo is the victor of this Wonder Trade battle, though. So we both had pretty good Pokemon, but Unknown came out on top, and I'm like, good job, Pixie, you did pretty good. And it crits me. So good job, Tristan Cirillo. Tristan Cirillo, you did awesome. Go check out his channel. And like I always say, leave a comment, not a bad comment, a good comment, and as always, see you guys in the next video.